Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm back for a third day in a row. That's unheard of, isn't it? But I'm back. Hi. And I still haven't figured out how to make my little VTube avatar cooperate with the random org window, so we're going to have to do without that again today, unfortunately. But, hopefully I'll be entertaining enough without having my little avatar there for you guys to look at today. So, anyway, hi. I'm amazed I'm back, considering how well this run is going. How well it's going. But I've decided I'm going to have a new approach today. I'm going to go back and do the stuff I skipped earlier because I wanted to wait till I had companions. I technically have one companion now, but what I'm thinking here is that maybe if I go back and do the stuff I skipped, it will be too much for me in the lovely Blade of Frontiers, and maybe we'll get killed, and maybe I can start over since it's a permadeath run. So, I mean, there's that to look forward to. Wow, I lost 2 people as soon as I started talking. That's impressive. I guess I'm that annoying already, right? But anyway, gosh. Well, maybe they left because the only companion I have is Will, and yeah, I mean, he's Will. But anyway, so that's the plan for today. We're going to start with doing the stuff that we skipped and hope that we die since it's a permadeath run. After all, third day's a charm, right? I still don't know how I've managed to survive this long. But anyway, yeah. So, this should be interesting to watch me suffer for another day, but I guess those 2 people didn't want to watch me suffer. I mean, I'm going to try to assume that maybe they left because I said that my only companion was Will. Maybe they left because they just really wanted to see my VTube avatar. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But anyway, so yeah. What I'm going to do is go back and do the stuff that we skipped, which also would involve walking past Astarion again, where we left him because RNG hates me. So that's the plan anyway. But you know what happens when you make plans, right, guys? I guess we should just get into it, right? Let me actually remember to turn on my, my random org thing. I just turned it on. It doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Oh, let me check to see what it's set to. Yeah, it should be working. Oh, there it is. I guess when I had it minimized, it didn't want to show up. But anyway, all right. Wow. 1 minute after I started talking, 2 people left. I mean, I'm going to try to pretend they left because I said that Will is my only companion. Trust me, I'm not happy about it either, guys. I am not happy about it either. My goodness. But let's just bring on the torture, right? I mean, that's the point. See how horrible things can go. Look, I've made it 20 hours of my Lazel playthrough. 20 hours. I think 28 is the longest I've ever managed to go. And yeah, we left off after we knocked out Karlak and Will was acting like he just realized that we probably shouldn't have done that. I'm like, well, it's too late now, ain't it? Because that's what RNG wanted us to do. And as you can see, my random loot mod has updated again. I added some more clothes and another Mel head. And that's what's changed since yesterday. I'm not addicted to mods. I only have 113. What are you talking about? Honestly, most of them are customization mods. Most of them. Oh my goodness. Wow. Just wow. I was like so happy that I had extra people at the beginning of the stream. And it's like as soon as I start talking, we're out. We're out of here. Was it because of Will? Was it because of YouTube? They just don't like my voice? What? I don't know. I don't know. I'm real life has put me in a bit of a foul mood, so I'm obviously assuming the worst. I usually assume the worst, though. Welcome to Anxiety 101. I always assume the worst. But anyway. All right. So, we just knocked out Carly because RNG hates me. Okay. So let's get this stuff sorted out. We've skipped so many things because I kept waiting
things have stayed interesting.
I kept waiting until I had companions to do these things, but that's apparently a dream that is never going to be accomplished. Interestingly, it looks like I can't even use the roadside cliffs waypoint. The one that you meet Gel at? Because, well, after all, RNG made me leave him inside the waypoint. So I wonder if that means it just doesn't work or if he's still in there. I don't know. But, like I said, we skipped stuff, so I'm going to go back to where we skipped stuff earlier because I was waiting till I had companions. Besides, I left a lot of loot over here by these little brain dogs.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
I don't even know what the state of things are, how long we've been going since last rest, what we should do. I don't know.
Bag of holding.
I'm so invested in this horrible, horrible, torturous, hell on earth playthrough. You know. Hey, brain doggos. Are you gonna kill us? Did I sound too happy about that prospect? I really want to start over, guys. Alright. So yeah, I skipped these guys earlier because I was solo. This was like right where you land on the beach, obviously. It's part of the random encounters mod. Alright. I mean, I might be able to take him out with one hit.
Here we go again.
No, we're going to leave him with 2 points because that's efficient. Alright.
This is my time.
Well, since you're the only one I've got... Okay, what is this? Why doesn't that want to... That was weird. Alright. More stuff that I normally would not probably use with him, but it's RNG, so who the hell knows?
Battle favors the fearless.
Okay. So the one guy's got 2 left. Another one has 15. I mean... Will this even still work on him? Since now his spell slots have changed to level 2 spell slots because of weird warlockiness. Alright, let's see. You know what's weird though? I'm so invested in this I keep getting distracted. But you know what's weird though? I have very few people watching me live, but when I put up the VOD after the stream, like within a few hours, I've got like 15 to 20 views. Or like at least 10 to 15. But yeah, it's weird because like almost nobody watches me live, but then as soon as the VOD goes up, I get like at least a dozen views within just a couple hours. So I'm like, that's strange. I guess I do stream rather early, but it's not like I have a choice. I would rather stream later. I honestly would, but I can't. And I was going to say, maybe I said, I don't know. I'm very tired. But I didn't get interrupted the last 2 days, so I'm kind of expecting that good luck to end today, and I'll most likely have to end early because 3 days in a row without getting interrupted, that's almost unheard of. That is almost unheard of. Alright. So, it's like everything he's got is either like it does too much damage or not enough damage. Can I run him over here to use Arms of Hadar? Without hitting me? Probably not. Because I think he does have some piece of gear on that buffs his Arms of Hadar. It'll probably still hit me, won't it? Oh, that's right. It's a bonus action now because of my one mod. Never mind. I guess we're just doing it this way then. He could Vicious Mockery the one, I suppose. Because that's always fun. And he saved. I guess he is a brain dog. Isn't psychic damage kind of the whole Mind Flayer thing? But now you're way too close, Will, because I was hoping I could use Arms of Hadar, but I forgot that if I jump, I couldn't use it. Oh well. I mean, it's nice that it's a bonus action because of that mod, but I'm so used to it being an action that my brain didn't process that until afterwards. Like I said, I'm very tired. Once again, I had people downstairs all night, and when that happens, I have an almost horrible time sleeping. So, I mean, I already have a horrible time sleeping. That just makes it worse. Well, that was rude. Brain puppy. Yeah, have some repost. Alright. Now, he's going to get op attacked if I try to move him away from this fool. Again, Arms of Hadar is going to hit me if he uses it, but it's like his only melee thing. Alright. Guess you could just hit it. Not that it's going to really do a lot of good, considering 1 to 6 damage. You could try to topple it, I suppose. It's not going to kill it, but at least now you can get away. Alright. Might as well do some blade wards so you don't waste your bonus action. Ooh, I got hitted. I got hitted. Apparently, we've been out long enough that I've used this on something. I think I used it during... I don't remember. I try to block out everything that's happened so far in this run because it's horrible. Alright. Drink that. Guess you can hit this fool. See, I want this character to die so I can restart, but I'm not, like, deliberately throwing the fight. I'm still fighting the way I normally would if this was a real run. Alright, besides, there was loot over here. I couldn't just leave it here, you know. Alright. Yeah, Anna and Sai, blah blah blah. Chase short bow. Pneumatic technology. Creature that takes damage from this bow must succeed a constitution saving throw or suffer a rupture. Well, that doesn't sound good. I mean, good for us, not them. I mean, maybe? What does Will have as for his bow? Yeah, it's uncommon. And mine is just common, but mine is also a little bit more damage. But how often do I use bows? I don't... Yeah, mine's a little bit more damage, but it's got that extra buff on it. It's just kind of nice. He's just got light crossbow +1. Which is also technically more damage. But since it is uncommon and it has that extra thing on it, I guess I'll put it on. I don't use bows that often anyway, so I guess the extra damage doesn't matter that much. Alright. I think there's something else I was forgetting to do. I thought about it after stream yesterday, and now I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. I'm still down 5 points.
No, never mind.
We've already used one of our short rests. Do I want to use a potion? Or do I want to use my other short rest? What's your spells looking like? He hasn't used his spells yet.
Where am I? What's going on?
I don't know, babe. You're in RNG hell. That's what's going on. Alright.
Anything of use?
Let's go get this stuff first. No, I don't like her voice either. I already mentioned that, didn't I?
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
It's my least favorite female voice. But she's a half-orc, so whatever. Not exactly the most feminine girl. Although I do have a custom head on her, which makes her look amazingly decent for a half-orc.
I'll take that.
Alright, so there's another random encounter right by Astarion that I didn't do. Which means I'm going to have to try to force myself to walk past him again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, man. I mean, technically, we can use the loophole that it's a different day, so maybe he'd have something different to say since it's a different day, so maybe we should talk to him again, right? Wink, wink. Honestly, you guys can say, oh, you're not being true to RNG if you, talk to him after you were already told to leave him alone. Good damage there, Will. But, at the same time, I've lost all motivation to do this playthrough. But if I had Astarion with me, I'd get all my motivation back, just like that. I swear I would. And then I probably would die, and then I'd be annoyed, because I'd be like, okay, I finally get Astarion, then I die. We'll go deal with the random encounter first. And then maybe talk to Astarion again? I could also check on Gil, because apparently I can't use that waypoint. Hi, Piglet. Alright, let's go do this random encounter. See if we die this time. Uh-oh, I'm expecting Will to jump. It's a bear. A bear. It's a bear with a lot of hit points, though. Hi, Kai. How are you? Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it, because when I started the stream, I had 2 people here. 1 minute after I started speaking, they left. I'm like, okay, thank you. Love you too. Okay. So, thank you. Yes, I'm still alive. I'm going back and doing all the random encounters I skipped and hoping my character gets killed. However, I was also debating on, well, since it's like been 2 days, maybe I should talk to Astarion again. Because it's been 2 days, and we did talk to Shadowheart when we saw her again. So it's only fair that we talk to Astarion if we see him again, right? 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 Okay. Anyway. Seems right. Okay, as long as somebody agrees. Okay. So, me and Will are going to do this random encounter and see if we die. I mean, here's hoping. Like I said, 3rd day's a charm, right? And yeah, I'm surprised I haven't been interrupted early yet this week, so I'm expecting that I'm going to get interrupted today, because I can't possibly have 3 days of peace. Alright. Hi, bear. A bear with a whole lot of hit points. And he's only at 52. I thought he had like 100 and some. Maybe in one of the updates they nerfed him a bit, because he used to have like 119 or something. Alright. Alright, bear. But still, 52 is a bit high. I guess I could use this. Always misses. This is why I hate smites. They always miss. It's like, what's the point? It's like, here, this does lots and lots of damage and has a 1% chance of hitting. No matter what it said my chance was, it has a 1% chance. Alright. Let's move on.
The blade will not bend.
Well, I'm glad you agree that talking to Astarion a second time is only fair, since we talked to Shadowheart a second and 3rd time, and still didn't get her. Okay, anyway. 52 points. Yeah, about that. Chromatic Orb, another thing that always misses. Let's try that. Oh, and now you get a crit just to try to prove me wrong. That's right, because I can't possibly die on this character. Yeah, can't possibly. Hey, Galleon. Another day free of weird Mario Kart players. May the open door ward us from the tides of normality. These are all references to things I've said before when Galleon was watching, for anybody that might be confused by that. But Galleon has a very good memory of things I said on past streams, so welcome back, hun. Welcome back. Alright. Will just critted because the game doesn't want me to ever die. Although Kai agrees that it's only fair that I talk to Astarion again, since I've talked to Shadowheart 2 more times since the first time I left her, and then left her 2 more times. But anyway, although I was saying, I don't know if either of you were watching when I was talking about this, but in my Lae'zel playthrough that I'm trying to do off stream, Shadowheart recruited herself. It was interesting. She just suddenly started talking to us like she was a party member, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. You just recruited yourself, hon, but all right. So maybe she'll do that again this time. Who knows? Well, the bear's good at missing too, apparently. You know what? If me and Will both fail this nature check, that'll give us yet another reason to try to talk to Astarion. Maybe he'd pass it. This bear is so cute when he dies. He just looks like he's having a lounge. Not dead at all. Just kind of laying there chilling, looking out at the water.
Can't slow down.
Alright. Nature, Phil?
Deep grooves in the mud
No.
around that rock.
Will, why'd you have to pass it? That could have been a good excuse to try to get somebody else to come look. Alright, anyway. I don't know if you have to read this in order to see the catch, but I do, just in case. Speed potions. Those are yummy. Alright. What else is in here? A +2 armor shield with stealth +1. Okay. When you kill a creature with a melee weapon attack while raging... Well, we knocked Karlak out, so go away, you evil reminder of that. Alright. I'll see if his shield is better or worse than that one, I guess. I guess. What's your shield, bro? When taking critical hit, you apply barrier of faith. Blah 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 blah. Reading, not for me. All right, so I think I like the barrier of faith better than the stealth +1 for him, because his armor class is ass-tastic. I mean, mine's not much better yet, but I'm sure it will get better. Speaking of,
Where am I needed?
I suppose you could waste half your spells and put on Armor of Agathis, huh?
No time to rest.
Alright. What? Excuse me? I just crossed it out. That was weird.
Yeah.
Anyway. But Kai is supporting me. They say that it's only fair that I talk to Astarion again, since I talked to Shadowheart 2 more times after the first time I left her, right? Let's go talk to Astarion again. I'm sure it'll go just as well. I'm sure the game couldn't possibly make me leave my favorite character again. After all, I've got my 8th choice with me. What do I need anybody else for? Hi, Astarion. RNG has poked more holes in my brain than I already have because I am Dark Urge, and that's why I left you before. No hard feelings, Betty?
To live in more interesting times.
Well, since we gotta walk right past him, it would only be rude not to say hi again, right? Hi. 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 Alright. We did talk to Shadowheart again.
Hello again. Still alive, I see.
How about you? Are you still alive? Wink, wink. You know I'm gonna get a 3. You know RNG is going to fuck me hard with a 3. You know it's going to. You know it's going to. I'm going to get a 3 because it will make my life miserable. And that's what RNG lives to do. It's going to make me roll 3. It's going to make me roll 3. Let's try. Let's find out. What do you think, RNG? Is it going to be a 3 because you hate me with a burning passion? We'll find out, I guess. You guys can see the window, right? I did remember to turn it on today, right? It's going to be a 3, isn't it? It's going to be a 3. It's going to be a 3. All right. I'm afraid to click it because you know it's going to be a 3. But let's try. Oh, now you want to take forever. Now you want to take forever. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's a miracle. A miracle of all miracles. But watch it. My next thing will be like, I mean, sending him to camp isn't ideal, but it's better than a 3. It's better than a 3. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I have a reason to live again. I mean, hi, you should come to my camp. It's safer.
I was ready to
Thank
go this
goodness.
alone.
Thank goodness.
But maybe
Thank
sticking
goodness.
with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all.
Exactly.
And I hate to turn down an invitation.
Why don't you purr that at me like you're a vampire or something?
Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck.
Maybe.
As he leaves,
Oh,
you're
shut up,
flooded with
Dark Urge.
visions of a perfect, pretty corpse.
He is already a perfect, pretty corpse. Shut up! I hate you, Dark Urge. I hate you. How dare you say things like that about my Astarion? He's already a perfect, pretty corpse. I don't need to make him one. All right. Anyway, I know. It's amazing. Fruitful endeavor for even if he chooses not to join us. We can still indulge in long bouts of thirsty stares. You mean by sending him to camp? I mean, I have a reason to live again. I have a reason to live again. Now I'm gonna die, right? That's the way RNG do. That's the way RNG do. It's like you can have him and then you're gonna die. Moo-ha-ha-ha. Okay. Well, babe, love you and all. Sure, if you believe me. But I think we need to make a trip to camp, don't we? Don't we need to make a trip to camp? I mean, honestly, if for no other reason, I need to level him up and sort out his gear. It's pragmatism. Nothing else. We need to get him leveled up and sort out his gear. It's only fair, right? So we have to go to camp to do that. Right? Right? I'm very good at talking myself into things, can you tell? I'm still following the rules mostly, and you can't say that that was a cheaty thing, because I have talked to Shadowheart again since abandoning her, and it still made me abandon her. Gear must be situated. Yes, exactly. Kai, I'm so glad you got my back. I'm so glad you got my back. I need all the support I can get when it comes to this RNG nonsense. All right. Did I save after that? I better have. All right, let's go sort out his gear, because we have to. We have to sort out his gear. I'll still RNG talk to him and probably leave him again in camp so I can hang out with Will, because you know there's only 7 people I like better than Will. Me and he need some quality time together. So, yeah, we need to go to camp and sort out Astarion's gear. It's only fair. Everybody else's gear is sorted out. It's only fair. All right, let's go do that. Withers, my important matter just came to camp. You can't possibly have something more important than that. Yeah, hirelings, blah, blah, blah. Okay. What?
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
Sorry, this is important stuff you're talking about, Withers. I should be paying attention. I'm not distracted at all. What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name.
Yes,
They
that's very
bear
important.
great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might
pittance.
summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Withers is making fun of the fact that RNG won't let me have companions, right? Let's talk about hirelings, since you apparently won't recruit people normally. I'm just amazed it let me actually get my star and send him to camp. But still, all right, Withers, can we move along your hireling spiel? I've got to go sort out Astarion's gear before RNJ makes me throw him out of the party again or something. All right. Yeah, hirelings and stuff. Is it going to tell me to change my class? I mean, it's RNG. Who knows? Wasn't really planning on changing my class, but I mean, I don't really like fighter, but I wasn't really planning on respecking right now. No, we're just going to leave. Yeah. Like I said, I've got gear to sort out. Now that chat has agreed that it was okay for me to talk to Astarion a second time, and this time RNG took pity on me. Alright, speaking of, I gotta grab stuff from here because there's stuff that Astarion needs in here. Alright. let me send stuff. It's already open? What? Oh, it is over here. Okay, I can see sometimes. Alright. Well, you must admit, it's kind of hidden. Alright, I guess we'll let him keep that stuff. Greater, lesser. There you go. There you go, babes. Fix the stuff that Larian won't fix. Larian, as the Brits would say. Larian, as us Americans would say. You choose. Is it Larian? Is it Larian? I don't know. But they won't fix it, so I have to use a mod to fix it. Alright. Hi, Starry Star. You've given me reason to live again. Hello, sir. I have to put you in the party and sort out your gear. It's only fair. This is killing me with a flourish bow. I have to sort out Asarian's gear now, everybody. It's important. It's important. So I'm going to do that.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
Aw, thanks. I like you too. Sorry about ignoring you. RNG hates me, but Kai let me talk to you again. Kai saved us all. Okay, anyway. Alright, so, yeah. I have to sort out your gear. So I have to put you in my party. Oh, darn, I have to put my favorite character and the best thing about this game in my party? Oh, no. I have to sort out his gear, though.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
He said darling. Sorry, it never says darling. Come on. What? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay.
Now,
What now is we sort out your gear, bud? We sort out your gear. All right. Precious shining star. Exactly. Hello. Why are you looking at the dummy? Yes, I know I ignored you the first time. You trolling me. I know you're a troll, but you're a lovable troll, so it's okay. All right, Starry Star. Let's get things sorted out for you. I mean, maybe I'll have a need to use that. But with RNG running things, it's highly doubtful. Alright. Okay, I've got a Starian. All is right with the world again. All is right with the world again. But I'll RNG talk to him. It might make me leave him here. You never know. But I just need to sort out his gear first. I guess I should have moved that stuff afterwards. I'm a little distracted right now, guys. He said darling. And he said he liked my crazy psychosis. Alright. Something goes somewhere, somehow, some way, something. I'm a little not here right now. Okay. You know what? How about
don't linger.
we send you up here so we can listen to your song while we sort out your gear?
Careful, I bite.
Really? Is that a promise? Okay, anyway. You can do his gear from the Traveler's Chest, but yes, in the group it will be smoother. Honestly, I can't dye his gear when he's not in the party unless I'm standing right next to him. Not that I enjoy standing right next to him, but, you know. This song, man. This song gets me every time. No. Blood like wine, let me in, darling, get me drunk and make me feel. No, it's not a stirring song. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. Not a Starian song. Sorry, the song distracts me. Alright, anyway. Alright, you have to drink this. And then we have to send it to camp. Not a starting song at all. Nope. Okay. Your blood like wine. Not a Starian song at all. Anyway. These are going to change when I give them real gear. This song, man. This song. Okay. Yeah, something. Gear. Gear. I was doing gear. Alright. I don't get distracted at all, guys. Alright. I don't think I have anything for him other than stuff in my mod right now. I do? Yeah, that's a long sword. These can go to him. Just tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. Definitely not a Starian song, guys. Not a reference to the fact that he's already dead. And that he hasn't been resting in peace for 200 years. Whatever. Definitely not his song. Alright. It's very hard to concentrate right now because of the lyrics of the song. Because I know a Starian story, and lyrics hit that much harder when you know his story. Guess we can switch these two around. I think he's got something that makes him proficient with this. Alright. Because he's going to be using archery a lot more than Will. Alright. So. We're at the end of the song now. Maybe I can think again. Alright. Let's see. Anything else I can give him right now? Rage stuff. Not proficient in medium armor, not proficient in medium armor. Did I read that? I don't know if I did or not. Okay. More stuff that I forgot to mark off. Alright. But yeah, if you know a Starian story, that song is just, oh man, it hits you hard. Okay. Let's see. Do I actually not have stupid random short swords like I normally do? That's okay, we can get him some. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. So, I'll sort out everybody's gear, not just Astarian's. Just to be fair, I'll sort out everybody's gear. Let me see, because he's shit with one dagger, and if you leave him with one dagger, then you're asking to have shit DPS. First of all, get rid of this. Alright. So that's one thing I forgot to do in the morning is update my gear, because I was so distracted by the whole no companions thing. And then I got Will, so yay. Alright. I'm just trying to think of a plan of action how to do this gear thing, because I don't want to leave him with one dagger, because that's just lame. Let me see if I can update everybody else's things, though, just to be fair. I'll stick with green stuff, though, because we're only, what, level 3? I'll go to rare stuff after we hit level 4, but 1 through 4, I'm going to try to stay with the uncommon stuff just to keep us somewhat in balance with where we should be. Now, this armor that's the first green one I see, it's an interesting looking armor piece. I don't know how Twitch friendly it is. We'll see how it looks on her. Actually, it might not work on her because she's a half-orc strong body type, so most of this stuff does not work on her. We'll try it. So let's take this off first so it doesn't shove it in the bag. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. If we dye those, will that help? I doubt it, but we can try. Alright, let's randomize our dye and see if it's one I can stand. 31. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 31. Black and green. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Now, as I was saying, this probably won't work on her. I guess it works on her. It's interesting armor. And I get a bonus to performance checks. Interesting how I chose to change into that as soon as Astarian joined us. But it was the first green armor I saw that she could wear, and it gives her a buff to performance checks. Now, what is my dex bonus, if anything? +2 to dexterity. Does this ruin my dexterity? It says no AC bonus from dexterity. So somebody that speaks better D&D than me, I have a +2 for dex. It says no AC bonus from dex. Does this mean I just get the +2 and nothing else, or I don't get the +2 at all? Hey, she's covering important things. Okay. So does this mean that I lose my +2 dex? Or no +2 at all? Okay. So that, but it gives me a performance boost and more armor, but no dex bonus is the problem. So that's probably not great. Now this doesn't even have anything on it, so let's just add it to wares. It takes so long. So I've got so many items in the game. No, I'm not gonna wear a simple robe. I ain't no wizard, even though I'd rather be. That's also cloth armor. There's not a whole lot of uncommon armor, is there? I'm getting rid of the ones that don't have any bonuses on them, because what's the point? I mean, they might look cool, but what's the point if they don't have any bonuses on them? I mean, I like this armor, but if it takes away my dex bonus, that's not great. This is light armor. Maybe that would be good for one of the boys. It's 1 less bludgeoning damage. Guess I could try putting that on Astarian.
Someone there?
Unequip. Yeah, we should probably dye his stuff too, but, you know, Yes, dying things and such. I don't know if I'm going to like the way the other one looks, though, honestly. And hey, look, my Windows key has decided to stop working yet again. Love that for us. This is what's been happening for the last 3 days. Until I switch between those two modes, my Windows key does not want to work. Alright. So it's 23. For the dies. 6, 12, 18, 24, 23. Bellator version 2. I mean, it's better than the blue nonsense. Alright, so I was going to see if this armor would work on him. This armor I was looking at, which is light armor, which means I don't want to put it on me. Don't want to put the simple robe on him either. Was this thing? No, this was something else. This was a monk thing. Where the hell did it go? It's down here. I don't know if I'm going to like this, but, you know, whatever. Ugh. If I dye it, it might look tolerable. Guess we can leave it on him for now, but I don't know, man. Don't really like that armor. Oh my god! It seems like when I've got these windows open is when my window key just doesn't want to work. Yeah, that's the problem. So when I try to use random for dyes, it doesn't want to work because I usually have windows open in here.
Moving.
Wasn't trying to... Whatever, fine. It was 8, right? It was 8. Alright. Such chaos. And this is just the dye portion of the stream. And it's already chaotic. Alright. We'll put this on it and see if we can make it look any better. I doubt it, but we'll try. Okay. I mean, it's better than it looked before, I suppose, but I still don't like it much, so we're going to get rid of it. We'll leave it on there for now, but I don't like it much. Alright. So. Here's the problem. Every time I try to dye something, my Windows key stops working. Alright, so even though I like this armor that she's wearing, if it takes away my dex bonus, I'm not going to wear it, so we'll find something else. I'm not randomizing this because I'm specifically just looking for stuff that's the right rarity level, so we're not overpowered. Because yes, I've got mods and I could be overpowered if I wanted to be. Okay, now this is better for Astarion, actually. This one. So let's send that to Astarion. We'll still finish working on my stuff, but we'll send that to Astarion because it's probably better for him. Still am trying to find my thing. But yeah, I'm not randomizing the armor because I specifically want to keep us in the right rarity level so we're not OP. This is also light armor. That might be good. I don't know. What is Will wearing? That's what Will's wearing already, right? Yeah, he's got something extra on it. Actually, what he's wearing is probably good for Astarion. So let's put that on him. It's already dyed. Look at that. Then this one less bludgeoning. I guess we can leave that on him. Put this back in here and go back to searching for something for me to wear. The only thing overpowering are Astarion's bedroom eyes. So true. So true. Oh, gosh. Alright, so let's see if we can find some uncommon armor that doesn't F my dexterity. And I want to wear, not necessarily medium. I'm the only one that can wear heavy armor, so I kind of want to take advantage of that fact. That's medium. That's also medium. See, any of these mediums will be a AC hit for me. That's medium. Because that's got a lot of AC on it. Doesn't look like it would, but it does. That's also medium. There's heavy. No, that's medium also. That is heavy. It's just crappy AC for heavy armor. Alright, cool. I don't want to lose my AC though, man. Okay, this is heavy. Again, no AC bonus. It's slightly better because the one less slashing damage, but it still Fs my AC. Does all heavy armor F my AC? I think it probably does, right? Is there any heavy armor that doesn't mess up my AC? Probably not. Or my dex. My dex. Oh my god. I can almost talk, man. I guess I'll just leave her in that for now, because I think that every piece of heavy armor is going to mess up my dex bonus, right? Is there any heavy armor that doesn't mess up my dex stuff? I don't think there is. Guess I get more armor because it's heavy, so I don't need the dex as much. I guess I don't know. All right, back to sorting things out. All right, my stuff is all green or better, so let's get a star in the rest of his stuff. I'm gonna go with still uncommon items since we're only level 3. That has no bonuses on it, so it can go away. This is the armor portion of the stream. I don't know why that's green. You get a generic one that has the exact same thing on it very early in the game. But fine, we'll put that on and hurry up and let me get rid of it because it's hideous. Alright. Alright, this. Absorb elements. What do you have on? Concentrating on a spell. Mark of Thunder. I guess we can put the absorb elements thing on him. I guess. Because I don't want this to take forever. So I'll just grab the first thing that's like not terrible. Somebody give me a random number from 1 to 60. Because if I try to use my random work thing, it's probably going to make my Windows key stop working. Oh, gosh. Yeah, my Windows key doesn't want to work when I've got Windows open in here. Guess we'll just go through. Abraxas, what do you look like? That's fine, I suppose. It's kind of an off black. Like a black with a green tint, which I'm not a fan of, but it's fine. It's fine. I still don't like it though, so I'm going to get rid of it. But it's fine. Yes, I'm not using RNG for my dyes because my window key doesn't like me having windows open in the game. Alright. Gloves is... Bane, we can match! Look at that. We can have matching gloves. Aren't we cool? Okay, those also need dyed. Oh, a bot. Love you, bot. And I can't... I can't get into my Windows key. Bye. Okay. Yeah. What was I doing? Something. Dyeing things. Yeah. Alright. Because look, they don't go. They don't match. Does Abraxas version 2 look better than Abraxas version 1 with that weird green tint? A little better. So I guess we'll put that on his cloak too then, since it'll match. Now it looks gray. Okay. I don't know what this game is doing to me. His shoes aren't great. But we'll leave them be for now. I'll just get him as weapons. That was the reason I came in here. It's going to take forever if I put everything else on these people. Although that means he's going to be under-geared compared to us. So I guess we'll get him other stuff. Necklaces. Oh, there's my guidance necklace. I mean, Will has guidance, but I might not always have Will with me. Like if it's something I'm doing on my own. Like one of those weird Dark Urge scenes. But I think those are saving throws, so guidance won't work anyway. Guess we'll put this on him, and I'll put the guidance one on me. Hello? Thank you. Alright, rings. Okay, this can go away. I'm never going to use that on anybody ever. Same with this one. Okay. Green, poison resistance, which he should have anyway. Look at the rule book if you don't believe me. Alright. I mean, poison resistance isn't that exciting, but he should have it, technically. I'm never going to use that. Perception +2. Very good for a rogue. Normally I take the stat bumps, but it's very good for a rogue. Well, this is really good for him, too. So I guess we'll put this one on him, since he's going to be using ranged attacks more than me. And I'll put the perception one on me. Alright, now for your weapons, my buddy. Now for your weapons. Green light finesse weapon. I mean, I guess that's better than the one he has, but I really prefer him to have short swords. So we'll see if we can find any. I'll take the daggers if they're the first thing I see, but I prefer him with short swords. Glaive. Yeah, let's give him that. Great sword. Great sword. Halberd. It's light, but it's not finesse. And I think he has to have a finesse weapon in his main hand to do his sneak attacks, right? Alright. Javelin. Light throne. Why can't you just give me a light finesse weapon? I know they exist. Alright. Someday we'll find them. Rapier he can't use unless I give him the dual wielder feat, which I used to always do, but now I don't know. Short sword +1, yes! I will take that, thank you. Get rid of that. Put this over here. I said put that over there. Game, can you cooperate with me? Thank you. Alright. I'd rather have him with 2 short swords, but I don't want this to take forever. So we'll just leave him with that for now. And since we're in here, we might as well fix Will's bow too, right? Alright. I'm sticking to uncommon stuff though, just so we're not OP. That's a longbow. Now, he has something on that makes him proficient with longbows and short bows, I believe. We'll put this on him for now. But I want to switch his and Astarian's to see what's better for Astarian. Come on! Okay, so Astarian right now has plus 6, 5 to 12. If he does this instead, it's still plus 6, 5 to 12. Okay. Fine, I guess. Alright. Anyway.
Watch your back.
I think that's everything sorted for the most part. Okay, this is 5 to 10. That's 5 to 11. Alright. I think that's everything sorted for now. Like my new armor, Astarian. It messes up my decks, but that's okay, right? Okay. I said I was going to RNG talk to him. So RNG has a chance to screw me over again and make me leave him at camp. So, let's do that.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
You okay? You don't sound okay. Alright, hi Star.
My dagger-happy friend, what troubles you?
I don't even have a dagger. But okay. Hey, my Windows key still ain't working. Ain't that cool? Guess I didn't figure out what was causing it to do that, because it still ain't working. Alright, what am I going to say to you? What the hell? Is it because it's minimized? See, you guys can see it, but I can't get it to come up. I can't get it to come up. Yeah, nothing I do is making my Windows key work anymore, which is what I have to hit to get my random org thing to be on my screen. You guys can see it on your screen, but it's not on mine. Oh my god. Why? Why? It just doesn't want to work at all now. This is going to be a problem. My Windows key just does not want to work at all. Oh my god. Control escape. Control Windows. Control Alt. Control anything. Yeah, I can't. The Windows key on my keyboard is not working, is the problem I'm having. And that's how I call up the random org thing. Ah. Why for? Why for? See, I could call it up on my phone, but then I can't see chat. So that's a big problem too. See, now this thing that I'm doing here with switching between borderless window and window, that used to fix it. And now it doesn't seem to want to fix it. Yeah, it still is not working. Why? Why? Technical difficulties. They're the funnest. So I guess I'm going to have to use it on my phone, but then you guys aren't going to be able to see it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to exit the game real quick. And then reopen the game. I don't know if that's going to help at all. But I'm going to try. Because I don't know what it's doing right now. Did my game just have a fit? Because I hit escape while it was saving. Alright. So we're going to exit the game. And then see. You guys can still see the random org thing, right? 2. It wants me to say 2, which is leave him in camp, isn't it? Fun. All right. What is going on? I've got weird stuff happening on my screen. That can go away. Like my screen is all black now. I think my computer just had a meltdown. Am I still streaming? Anybody know? What is going on? My screen is being all weird. I've got a black screen. That's what I'm looking at on my end. I've got a literal black screen. I don't even know if I'm still streaming, to tell you the truth, guys. It says Streamlabs still on. But my screen is completely black. I'm looking at Task Manager right now, and it says the only thing running is Streamlabs desktop. Nothing else. Okay, then. Follow me, guide me with your strong touch. I can still see chat. I guess I'm still streaming, but my computer screen is completely black right now. And I can't even get anything to happen with Task Manager. It's like it's saying the only thing that's running is Streamlabs. Nothing else. I think I broke my computer. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to restart my computer because it's completely frozen and my screen is black, yet I'm somehow still streaming. So I'm going to have to restart my computer, which is going to kill my stream, at least momentarily. But I will try to come back, assuming my computer hasn't just had a meltdown. Yeah, I can see that on my phone. I can see the stream on my phone, but the computer screen that I'm looking at in front of me is completely black. And when I call up Task Manager, it says the only thing that's running is Streamlabs. So my computer's completely frozen other than that. It won't let me do anything else except look at Task Manager. And if I close Streamlabs, that's going to end the stream anyway. I'll try to close Streamlabs. Now, that's going to end the stream too, but that's what I'm going to apparently have to do because my computer isn't letting me see anything but a black screen and Task Manager. And Task Manager just says that Streamlabs is running, nothing else. So I'm going to have to restart. Thanks. And hopefully you guys will still be here. And my computer will actually work again. So I'll try to be back in a minute, guys. I'll try. Be back in a minute, hopefully.